When cleaning pens, I see you pull the converter off the nib unit. I'm afraid to do this. Won't it eventually weaken the connection and potentially cause a leak? Okay, so what you're talking about, Susan, for those of you who are newer or maybe don't know what's going on, so you're talking about a cartridge converter pen, such as this Edison Water Lily. If you pull the converter off the back, you're talking about, is that going to affect the connection here? Because it's plastic. Is that going to affect the connection as you do this over and over and over and over and over again over time? The short answer is yes, it will eventually weaken the connection. The longer answer is, if you don't do it, then the only way to clean out the pen is to flush and fill and flush and fill and flush and fill and flush and fill like this, which I would argue could wear down the piston mechanism just as easily as it wears down the other end. So the whole idea behind the cartridge converter is it's meant to be taken off. You can put cartridges on, you can put the converter back, you can take it off. Personally, I think cleaning the pen without the converter is way easier, and if you value your time at all, then you will quickly pay back any of the cost of your time with what it would cost to replace a converter by the time you'd wear it out. It's actually, I'm a bad example because I use so many different pens. I don't use like one pen with one converter for a year or two. I'm sure within a 6 month to a year to 2 year period, I don't really know exactly, it depends on the use of your pen and how much you clean and stuff like that. Within a relatively medium time frame, boy, is that a general statement? You will wear out the converter, yes. You will need to replace it, sure. It's $5 on this pen. Some are more expensive from other brands and so on. There's different durability, levels for different converters and whatnot. But yeah, it's meant to be replaced. So it's not meant to be this permanent fixture in the pen. Now granted, most cartridge converter pens are a lot cheaper than, say, a piston filling pen or a vacuum filling pen that have more permanent mechanisms installed, so it all kind of washes out. But anyway, it's not like you're going to be replacing converters every month. It's like once a year, maybe. You're probably going to lose it or sit on it and break it or something before you would really wear it out. So I wouldn't sweat it too much. With the benefit you're going to get from pulling the converter off, using a bulb syringe, to flush it out, and then when I clean the converter, I usually just fill a little bit of water in the converter, put my thumb over it and shake it like that. Do that a few times, cleans out the converter way faster than it does flushing and flushing and flushing over and over again. So over time, you're going to more than save your time just in what you're going to save in hassle.